So good evening, everybody. You're welcome to this week's Forex Technical Forecast brought to you by Trading Pro Nigeria Limited, hosted by Great White. As we know, Trading Pro is an international multi-award-winning financial service provider, heavily regulated. We now have a presence in Nigeria at number 2 Allen Avenue by Twin Okpebi Roundabout. So without wasting so much of our time, let's get down to what we have going into the new week for the economic calendar. Going into this new week, the major market I view is going to be on Friday, which has non-farm payroll. So we're going to be paying attention to that. And on Thursday, we have parliamentary elections for the British pound. But the major news is going to be on Friday. We have FOMC minutes on Wednesday. That's minutes, not the FOMC itself, so just the minutes. So it might not be all that heavy, but Friday's news is going to be really, really heavy. So as always, we're going to start off with the Euro Pound, US 100, Dollar Index, Euro USD, GBPUSD, Gold, Pound Yen, and Euro Yen. So starting off with the Euro Pound, the possibility exists that we might see a bit of Euro strength going into this new week. If we look at it from the monthly, we have this long lower week, which is a rejection from this point at 84.15. If we move down to the weekly, you can see that price has a swing low here, which points to the fact that price may be trying to move into the range of 0.8493 to 0.8644. So if we go down to the daily time frame, for this week, the draw is going to be this imbalance here, all this here. So that's where price most likely might try to fill. If price feels it and doesn't move the opposite direction, then price might be coming in towards this area. So if we look at it on the 4-hour time frame, you just be waiting for a retracement into this, probably this fair value gap or a sweep of these lows, and then a move into this area here. That is between 84.93 to 85.02. So that's probably going to be the draw on liquidity for price this week. That's this volume imbalance here. So that would mean going into this new week, we're going to be seeing euro strength and possibly pound weakness. The next one we're going to be looking at is US 100. This pair is still bullish, but it may be in a consolidation for now. If we look at where price is, we have a previously broken weekly high. See that price is sitting above it. But this daily fair value gap here, if we look at it, price did not close above it. It rejected price, which points and has created a lower high here. So which points to the fact that price might most likely retrace and come down for these lows here. So we might see a bullish move into the new week first and a move to sweep these lows. So that's what we're looking at on the US 100. The next pair we're going to be looking at is the dollar index. The dollar index is bullish, but the possibility exists that we might see a bit of a down move before a continuation to the upside. If we look at this pair from the monthly time frame, we could see that we have a close that has almost engulfed the previous month's body. So that points to possible bullish continuation on this pair. If we go down to the weekly, well, the weekly is pausing at this rejection block here. That's where the weekly is pausing. Down to the daily, points to the fact that we might see a bit of a retracement before a continuation back to the upside. So for this pair, you'll be watching. The most important level is you'll be watching this last down close candle here. This last down close candle. It should serve as a kind of support to price, to send price first 106.31 before these equal highs here. So that's what we have on price going forward. So we might see a little bit of a retracement first and a continuation to the upside on the dollar index. The next pair we're going to be seeing is the Euro USD. Since we are going to be having a bit of a downside move first on the euro dollar index, we're going to be seeing a little bit of a bullish run on this pair first before a continuation to the downside, as this pair for now is bearish. It's not bullish, it's bearish. So we might see a bit of an up move before a continuation to the downside to sweep these levels here. So the next we're going to be looking at is a British pound dollar, that's GBPUSD. This pair is bearish. Price broke below a major swing here. That's this low here. If you notice, it has been acting as a kind of support. Price finally closed below it, retraced to it, and there was a rejection. So you don't want to take a shot here. You need to wait to see a retracement first and a rejection from this level and a move to the downside on this pair. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is gold. So before we look at gold, I'd like to fully introduce our broker, Trading Pro. These are the kind of account types that they have. If you notice, we have the ScalpX account, which is virtually spread free and swap free. And on these accounts, you can trade 151 currency pairs. Then we have the Pro. The minimum deposit for the ScalpX is 50. We have the Pro. The minimum deposit is $10. You can trade 57 on all the other currency pairs. And they all, if you notice, all the accounts are swap free. And the maximum leverage is 1:2,000. On the rookie, you have spread from 0.01. On the micro, 1.06 pips, 1.6 pips, and 0 pips. So the rookie and the ScalpX are spread free. So if you'd like to take advantage of some of this, you just scroll down to the end of this video. I'll show you how to go about it and how you can reach out to me if you would like to sign up. So the next pair we're going to be moving is gold. Gold is in a bit of a consolidation. There's something I'm going to point out here on gold. So I need to remove all. I'm going to hide all. There's something here on gold. If you notice, sometime last week, there was a sweep of this low on price and price didn't close below it. And that was what caused this first rally. Now, if you notice on gold again, there was a sweep of this low, failure to close below it, and that's this rally here. It wasn't that strong because even if you notice, it's the same pattern here, the sweep, a doji, and then they continued higher the next day. So I have a feeling the same thing that played out here is going to play out on gold. And again, if you notice on gold, price is within the body of this down close candle. There has been no break outside the high or low. So this pair for now is in a consolidation and you just need to be careful when trading it. But what I'll be looking out for is a possible retracement and a continuation to the upside. So you might be looking at a retracement probably into here and a move to fill this fair value gap here on the far time frame. So that's what we have on gold. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is the pound. Yeah, this pair basically is bullish. One of the major reasons why this pair is bullish is that the Japanese yen is not interesting for investors at the moment. Zero spread, zero interest rate, and nothing so buoyant about the economy. So any move down on this pair is going to be an opportunity for a continuation to the upside. And like I said last week, this pair is going for 203.88, most likely this week. If you notice, this other block here, price rejected from it and closed back to the upside. So most likely price is going to go for the previous week's high first at 203.59, 203.88, and 204.23. That's being conservative going into this new week. This pair is bullish. Any retracement on it that does not go below 202.43 is going to be a continuation to the upside. And if you notice, I pointed out something last week. This is a doji and it served as a master candle. A master candle is a candle that has a minimum of 4 candles within its body. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before the break. So, and like I said, this range, once there's a breakout, most times you're going to see a retracement, and the move is going to be most times the full body of this range. So if we look at this, if I pull back my annotations and look at this, if we pick this low to this high and we project it, you're going to see that price, the full range brings price to 203.87. So most likely that's where price is going to get to first going into this new week. As you can see, there was a steep retracement into the range and a strong rejection. So the next and the final is the euro yen. This pair has woken up, and most likely this pair is going to be going for any of these levels. That's 172.65, 172.90, and 173.58. So since we are going to be having euro strength next week, that means that the possibility exists that this euro yen is going to move faster than the pound yen. So that settles it for this week. Is there any pair anybody who want me to look at that I haven't touched? Any instrument anybody who want me to look at that I haven't touched?
I actually even want to ask a question. Like Trading Pro, is it that they don't trade what they call it UX index on their platform? Because I went to look at the
Nobody trades US index. You don't trade US index. You use it as a barometer.
Maybe I actually wanted to look at it. I know
The
that
best place to get the dollar index is on TradingView.
okay.
The best place to get any index is on the TradingView app. So you go there and look for anything you want to. But any other instrument, you can get it on the MT4, MT5, C Trader, and web trading app on the Trading Pro application platform. But if you need the dollar index, you need to go to TradingView to get it.
Okay.
So in the absence of any other question, I wish everybody a beautiful night, a lovely weekend, and a lovely July ahead. So thank you all for taking your time to attend, and good night.
Thank you. We appreciate it.